Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to Martin's Assembly Haven. So, you have built your ROKR Mechanical Typewriter and you want to go ahead and replace the ink ribbons, or you just want to access the mechanics that are at the back of the typewriter. So I will show you how you can do it, and it's super straightforward, but when it comes to removing this carriage, there is one very important part that you have to pay attention to, because you don't want to cause any damage to the model or yourself. So without any more fluff, let's just jump straight in. Right, so when it comes to replacing these ink ribbons, you could remove the carriage, yes, to give you more space, but you don't actually have to. What you can do is, you can move the carriage just a little bit to the right, so you can now access the right hand side of the ribbon. You can literally lift it, just like that. Lift this guy out the road. Make sure you lift out the ribbon from here, right the center. Just like that. We'll roll it up just a little bit. We'll just pop it at the front. Just like that. Just right here. Well, just hold it. And then we keep hitting the space bar, not the actual keys, because you don't want to leave ink on that rubber bit, you know, you don't want to leave too much ink on there. Now you can see the one on the left hand side, and now you simply lift it out, literally, just like that. Now just pretend that this is your new one. So all you have to do is make sure whichever side is going to the left hand side from here has to be full. So let's say your right hand side is full, you'd either switch them or you would roll it all up to the left hand side, because you want that fresh ink to run from the left to right. Now you would simply make sure that the ink ribbon is mostly facing you. Look how it's going in. So you'd pop the first one in, just like that. Just keep rotating it till it falls into place. There we go. As you can see, first one's falling into place. We're going to leave a little bit loose. Leave it a little bit loose. I'm going to pop it to the side just here. You could use your hands to pop it in this middle part right here, but just wear gloves because it will leave black fingers, you know. Or you can just simply grab your tweezers and just be very gentle when you do it. So you just grab it just like that. As you can see, I'm using 2 tweezers just to make my life a bit easier, you know, and it doesn't give me black fingers. So just be very gentle when you squeeze it back in there. As you can see, I'm leaving it flat. I'm going to start with the right hand side. That's slightly in, that's good. Now onto the left hand side, trying to leave it flat. There we go. Oh, it came off, it came off. You just need a bit of patience here, Anna. So I don't want to be bending it. I don't want to be bending this too much at all, or squeezing it too hard, you know, the actual ink ribbon. Alright, so my right hand side went in really easily. The left one is not in just yet. There we go, just keep doing it, just keep doing it. Oh, as you can see, my right hand side popped out. Let's pop it back in. So my left hand side's in now. Right hand side should be in as well, and I'll give it a little push towards the back. There we go. Yep. Just like that. And I'm just gently pulling it down. There we go. See that? Back into place. Now we hold the right hand side on and we move the carriage to the right, so it gives us space right here. Okay, I'm going to roll up just a little bit. Just make sure it's all straight. There we go. And make sure it doesn't fall out. As you can see, it's nearly out. There we go. Tighten it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be that tight, of course. And there you go. Literally, just like that. And you're literally ready to go. As you can see, that was extremely straightforward, and you do not need to remove the actual carriage for it, but you could. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the back, and let's say you wanted to access the mechanics, because something's not quite wrong, or something's just not working quite right, so you need to get in there to try and fix it, or you want to remove it just to make it easier for you to remove and replace the actual ink ribbons. But that was, to be honest, very straightforward. But what you got to do is, so I'm not going to remove anything just yet, but remember, we have got the spring right here. As you can see, it's sitting in the middle of the model. We do not want that, because what will happen, in case you somehow lift this carriage up quite quickly, that spring, you know what's going to happen to it? It's going to shoot all the way to the right very quickly, because that stores a lot of power, and it could possibly damage your model, or if your fingers are somehow in there, you could also hurt your fingers. So what you've got to do is, this is very important, just to let you know, just keep hitting the space bar until you hear the bell. Just like that. And you know what that means now? That means that that spring is all the way to the right, and there's no way, when you lift the carriage off, it will just kind of shoot very quickly to the right hand side. So now it's basically in a safe place. So what you want to do is, you want to grab like a little prying tool basically. So we're coming to this plaque right here. So you can squeeze it in right at the bottom and just push it up gently. See that? So we probably will be quite loose for you already. Just like that. We're going to lift it off. Literally, just like this. You don't need to remove any other extra bits from this actual back. Pop that to the side. Now we come to this long guy. As you can see, kind of lifted off already a little bit possibly, because that's quite loose. So this black piece of wood, that's quite long, that has to come off. Again, just pop your prying tool in and just gently take it out. There we go. Just like that. Now that's off. Great. Pop that to the side as well. Now what you want to do is either grab pliers or tweezers. It will depend how hard the piece is actually in. So when we look at the spring area, again, this guy right here. See this leg that's poking out? Right here. You want to grab it, give it a little wiggle, kind of left to right, and pull it up at the same time. There we go. Literally just like that. Your one might be in quite hard, so just grab pliers and grab onto it and just pull it up very gently. Pop that to the side. Now what you want to do is grab the carriage on both sides and pull it towards you slightly, and then lift it up. See that? There you go. Easy. So if you, just imagine, remember, this spring was here, right in the middle of the model. If you lifted it up, as I said, it would shoot all the way to the right, because it would have to retract to its original position, you see. That's why it's very important to make sure you push the actual carriage all the way to the left from the front, you know. So now you can go and do a bit of work at the back if you need to, or also replace your ink ribbons. And it's very straightforward to go and put everything back into place. You're literally working your way back now. Literally, just like that. So where that hole is, that will go over that spring. Just like that, as you can see. Right in there. And now you have to push the carriage towards the front of the typewriter. There we go. Just like that. You grab your little wee guy. Just like that. Go at the front of that spring, right in there. And push it straight in. If it makes a nice clicking noise and it's just nice and flat there, great. Now this guy, that will go right at the front, well, right at the back of the carriage, sorry. So it doesn't kind of push out, you know, towards the back. So that's that little piece in. And now we go ahead and pop the back on. So we're going to start with the bottom two legs first. So just pop them in a little bit. Then push the whole thing back, because what will happen is, see these two legs right here. Two holes right there. They have to fall on these two legs. So one right here and the other one right here. That's why we're only popping in the bottom legs a little bit. So we'll pop them in, we'll push it back, Drop it down a little bit more so this black piece is under this piece. Just a little bit, there we go. And now push it down. And it should just fall on there. If it's not fully on, just look at the two holes right there. And just push it down. There we go. Just like that. See how those two holes are filled now. And our carriage is safely in the place. And how we will know that is by simply pushing it back. And as you can see, just like that. Super easy and very straightforward, but it's incredibly important. I can't stress that enough about that spring because that holds extreme power, so you have to pay attention to it. And I hope I was able to give you a quick hand and help you out, and if I did, please make sure you leave a like for this video, subscribe and ring the bell for video notifications. And go and check out this absolute beauty on ROKR/Robotime website down below and use my promo code Martins15 and you will receive 15% off on this beauty and any other of their models. And I will also post an Amazon link down below as well if you prefer using Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.